Konnichiwa. Today's daily devotional is for Thursday, April the 30th, 2020, and it's called Play the Role That Touches Souls. And I'm going to start with Matthew 5:16. In the same way, let your light shine before others so that they may see your good works and give glory to your Father who is in heaven. Okay, Robin Williams, he played the role of a woman in the movie Mrs. Doubtfire, and Ving Rhames played one in the movie Holiday Heart. Remember that? And Wesley Snipes and Patrick Swayze and John Leguizamo, they played one in the movie Too Long Fu. And don't let me forget Dustin Hoffman in Tootsie. Remember that? Okay, so, and there's so many others that I could have mentioned, but we're going to stop for, good measure, all right? And so all of these movies were big hits, and they had funny plots, and all of these actors played such great roles that tugged at our heartstrings, okay? These are some really good movies. And these men, they had to step out of their comfort zones and step into character, and a few of them even won awards for Outstanding Supporting Actor as well as the leading role, okay? And I have to say, these movies are like very, very old movies, and all of these men went on to play strong, regular, masculine roles. And I must mention that none of them were gay in real life, and most had a wife, okay? And again, we're all appraised for those roles, even to this day. All right, Elmo, enough, let's move on. That brings me to Isaiah 41:13. For I, the Lord, your God, hold your right hand. It is I who say to you, fear not, I am the one who helps you. I myself always applauded them, not just for that playing such a great lead role or outstanding actor's role, but for their courage, because I too am a very brave person, and I can take criticism, but I don't let anything keep me from reaching my destination. My destiny. You guys know that about me, all right? And I'm quite sure some people judge them because, especially men, because they made for some ugly women, especially that Wesley Snipes, He's a good-looking man, but he's not a good-looking woman, all right? Anywho, but also because way back then, there was so much gay bashing and, and all the Christians, but, are attacking them about it, but it didn't matter how they felt. Because, in the long run, it was the movie critics that made the final judgment on who was going to get the award, like the Grammy or the Oscar or the Golden Popcorn Award, or I don't even know in TV had that back then, or the Rotten Tomato, all right? God forbid. Now that brings me to Luke 23:43. And he said to him, truly, I say to you, today you will be with me in paradise. My dear friend Bobby rolled off of the stage today, okay? He didn't play the role and dress up like a woman, though, but, he was actually gay, right? But he did play a big role in my life, in a very special way, keeping me as well as so many other people entertained on Facebook every single day. You guys know Bobby, all right? And, but, he did, most of the time, he was acting like he was okay, because he was in so much pain from his illness. And I always admired that about him, because he would get up there every day and always grin and bear it. He was always wearing a grin, all right? And he won his way into so many hearts with his humor and his compassion. And we didn't judge him. I know I didn't. No, as a matter of fact, we selfishly couldn't get enough of him, If he was offline for a couple of days, I'd be like, where is he? Where are you at? Like, I would nudge him, but we used to talk on the phone sometimes, and I would, send him my roller skating videos of me skating to his favorite singer, the late Miss phyllishyman, okay? Okay, and on the day I first met him, it was a summertime, and I had, a very dark tan. And from the moment he first saw me, he called me LaToya Jackson, because he said my makeup was too light and my voice was very white like hers, okay? I hollered laughing, because I knew he was right, okay? I wasn't gonna get mad at Bobby. But he said I was so beautiful to him, and it was love at first sight. Okay, and you know what? Listen. Then he handed me some candy, and we listened to Beyonce in the back of Zeke's car, and we danced. We just had so much fun. Then we went off to have Mexican food. All right. Okay. So and tequilas. Whatever you call margaritas, but I don't drink anymore. But anywho, now today he has passed this life to roll with Miss Hyman in the next life, and in heaven at the young age of 37. She was waiting at heaven's gate and singing, "Oh, friend, it's so nice to feel you hold me again." Sorry for messing that up, Phyllis and Bobby. But, some people may beg to differ, but it really doesn't matter what any of us think, because only God can judge him. And besides, just 2 weeks ago, he rededicated his life back to him. Okay? So I choose to believe he's going to let him in. He's going to let him in. And his wings, like my roller skate wheels, will be all hot pink. All right? And I just want to show you guys a picture of Bobby. He's so cute. I just loved him. That's a picture on his obituary. Okay, and he just made a little post a few weeks ago about everybody, himself getting right with God and encouraging other people. And then that's just one other post that he wrote. All right? Okay, power thought. Whatever role you play, win souls along the way, and live every day like it's your last day in order for God to say, "Roll right this way. Your award will be in heaven starting today." Love you guys. Have a great day. Mwah.